Oh, hi there. I was just looking through my Netflix account to find some movies to watch on Netflix. I'm doing the Netflix book tag today. I wasn't tagged by anybody. I just wanted to do it because I haven't done a tag in a while, and there's a lot of tags that I honestly just don't know what I'd pick for the answers, but this one seemed pretty good. I think I've got an idea for most of these. This tag was created by Accio Books. Without further ado, here we go. Number 1, recently watched. The last book you finished reading. Now some people might say that this doesn't count. I disagree. The script for The Rocky Horror Show. I am in this show at a community theater, and I've read the script, and I've reread parts of the script to memorize my lines. Number 2, top picks. A book or books that have been recommended to you based on books you have previously read. For this, I'm going to say the Percy Jackson series. I have not read the Percy Jackson series. I am sorry. A lot of my friends grew up with it and loved it. I think I would love it too, I just never got around to it. I did see the movies, and I know we're saying that the movies are terrible, you can't judge the books by the movies. And honestly, I kind of liked the movies in like a campy fantasy movie sort of way, but I also got the feeling that, yes, these are probably adapted from a source material that is much, much better. Maybe I'll read them eventually, I don't know. They seem pretty dang cool, and people have said I should read them. Number 3, recently added, the last book you bought. That was Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. This is one of those books that people are always talking about on BookTube, and honestly I wasn't that interested in, but it was on sale on the Kindle store for only $2, so I couldn't resist. Number 4, popular on Netflix. Books that everyone knows about, and I have to pick 2 that I've read and 2 that I have no interest in reading. Okay, the 2 that I've read, first, The Hunger Games. I've read The Hunger Games. Obviously, everyone talks about The Hunger Games. And the second one would be, I'm gonna say To Kill a Mockingbird. I know people don't talk about it like that much currently on BookTube, but people do talk about it a lot in general as like a classic book that a lot of people like, and I've read it. The 2 that I have no interest in reading, the first I'm gonna say Anna and the French Kiss. I don't know much about it other than that it's like just a funny, cheesy rom-com in book form, and just that doesn't appeal to me. And the other that I have no intention of reading, and this is gonna make people mad, I'm sorry in advance, that's the Mortal Instruments series. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm sorry. I tried reading the first one. Didn't get very far at all before I decided I just really didn't like the writing style or the characters, and I have no interest in trying to go back to reading it yet. It might happen. Someone might convince me eventually, but as of now, eh. Number 5, comedies, a funny book. I'm going to go with the play As Bees and Honey Drown. It's really good. It actually gets pretty dramatic, but there's also a lot of great jokes in there, so I would count it as a funny book, or play rather. Number 6, dramas. A character who is a drama queen or king. I'm gonna go with characters from a play again for this. I tend to read more plays than books. Get used to it. I'm choosing a lot of, multiple characters from You Can't Take It With You by George S. Kaufman and Moss Hart. Especially, I'd say, Mr. Kirby and Kalenkov. I think they fit the definition of drama kings. Number 7, animated. A book with cartoons on the cover. But this question confuses me because what constitutes a cartoon and what just constitutes art? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna take a stab at this and say She Kills Monsters. Again, a play, 3 in a row. Here we go. I guess that's kind of cartoonish, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Number 8, watch it again, a book or book series that you want to reread. This is no-brainer, the Harry Potter series. I actually never read all of them, and crucify me for that if you want, and I deserve it. But I read, or rather listened to the audiobook at least. It's kind of blurred, these memories. I don't remember how much I read and how much I listened to, but I did something with the first 4, or maybe 5, when I was a lot younger, and I don't remember that much. I definitely want to read all of them eventually, though, because I'm that guy who considers myself a mega fan despite only watching the movies. Number 9, documentaries. A non-fiction book you'd recommend to everyone. I'm gonna go with Respect for Acting by Uta Hagen. I'm a theater major. This was required reading for one of my classes, but I actually really enjoyed it. As an actor, it's very helpful. Lots of things I never would have thought of that are completely great tips for acting. Even if you're not a theater major like I am or interested in acting at all, I think you would still enjoy it, just so you can sort of get into the mind and understand more the work that goes into acting. And you probably have friends who have done theater before, and it'll help you to understand us theater people better. We're not as crazy as you think, and we do put a lot of work into our craft, and that book is a great way of explaining that. Number 10, Action and Adventure, an action-packed book. Now, I've got a lot that I could probably go for with this. I was gonna say The Hunger Games, but I already used that for a question here. So I'm gonna go with Runaways, The Complete Collection Volume 2, or really any of the Runaways volumes or issues, because it's a superhero thing. Obviously there's gonna be action. I kinda just wanted to find somewhere I could include this in the tag. Number 11, New Releases, a book that just came out or will be coming out soon that you can't wait to read. Again, go with The Runaways, but the Battle World Runaways, the new one that's coming out, which I made a video on. Watch it. Number 12, Max, tag some people. I'm going to tag The Book Witch, Craving Books, Quill Cafe. Yeah, that's it. I'll be humble with my tagging for now, but I've tagged you all. Thank you for watching. That's all I've got to say. Bye.